Welcome to Everything Explained in 5 Minutes, the show where we take one big topic and break it down, clearly and quickly. Today's episode? We're heading to one of the world's most strategic and now most unstable bodies of water, the Red Sea. So, why is everyone suddenly talking about the Red Sea? Because what's happening there right now could shake the global economy, disrupt supply chains, and shift power dynamics in the Middle East and beyond. Let's start from the beginning. 1. What is the Red Sea and why is it important? The Red Sea is a narrow body of water between Northeast Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. It connects to the Suez Canal in the north and the Bab el-Mandeb Strait in the south, and it's a vital shipping lane. More than 12% of global trade flows through the Suez Canal, and the Red Sea is the path that gets ships there from Asia, Africa, and Europe. That includes oil, natural gas, electronics, clothing, and your next Amazon order. It's not just important, it's essential. 2. What's the crisis? Since late 2023, the Red Sea has become a conflict zone. Yemen's Houthi rebels, backed by Iran, began launching missile and drone attacks on commercial ships passing through the southern Red Sea and Bab el-Mandeb. They say they're targeting ships linked to Israel and the West in response to the war in Gaza. But in reality, many of the ships attacked have no direct connection to Israel, and the disruption has gone global. 3. Who's involved now? The US and UK launched Operation Prosperity Guardian, a multinational naval coalition to protect commercial shipping in the Red Sea. They've also carried out airstrikes on Houthi targets in Yemen. But this isn't just a regional issue anymore. Shipping giants like Maersk and MSC are rerouting vessels around the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa, a detour that adds 10 to 14 days to trips and raises costs significantly. 4. What are the consequences? Shipping costs are rising. Insurance premiums have spiked. Some companies are now delaying shipments or passing the costs to consumers. This isn't just about goods. It's about global inflation, energy security, and trade balances. European countries especially are nervous. They rely on the Red Sea route for goods from Asia and energy imports from the Gulf. 5. Why is this geopolitically important? This crisis is more than a shipping headache. It's a proxy conflict in the broader Middle East power struggle. Iran supports the Houthis and uses them as a tool of regional influence. The US, UK, and their allies are defending global trade and regional partners like Saudi Arabia. China, which depends heavily on Red Sea trade, is watching closely but remains quiet. Israel's war in Gaza remains the trigger that could escalate tensions further. And then there's Egypt. The Suez Canal is a critical source of income for the Egyptian government. With traffic down over 50%, they're losing hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. 6. Is there a way out? Diplomatically, it's tricky. The Houthis say they'll continue attacks until the war in Gaza ends. But with no ceasefire in sight, the crisis could drag on for months. Long term, the Red Sea crisis may lead to permanent military presence in the region by the West, greater push for alternative trade routes, including land links through the Gulf or even Arctic shipping, growing pressure on Iran, and further polarization in the Middle East. In summary, the Red Sea isn't just a stretch of water. It's a lifeline for global trade. What's happening there now shows how fast geopolitics can affect everything from oil prices to the cost of sneakers. If this crisis continues, the whole world will feel it, not just on the news, but in the checkout line, at the gas pump, and in the next economic report. Thanks for listening to Everything Explained in 5 Minutes. If you learned something today, share the episode and hit follow. We've got more coming.